Welcome, fair people of YouTube. Today is the almost last part of the, well, pre-build deck review series, I guess. I didn't really give it a name. But yeah, we are looking into Blood and the Crimson Pact deck. So let's just jump into it and see just how good the Crimson Pact is. Right, so first of all, disclaimer. This is recorded still before nerfs. They come in 2 days. This video also will be up before nerfs at the same day. So I'm still talking about neutral Abyss meta, alright? And I am saying this because I will say that this deck is useless and you shouldn't buy it. Alright, this is only for the neutral Abyss meta. Now the good news is, this deck actually comes out after the nerfs, right? The same day, on the same patch that the nerfs are coming. What we don't know is what they are exactly nerfing. So, might as well be the thing that neutral Abyss will still be too powerful and we'll have to wait another month for another nerf. And this deck will be literally pointless. You will get a lot of unplayable cards. And that will feel bad, man, right? So I would say the best way to invest in Blood right now is to keep your vials and wait for the nerfs, see what happens. With that said, and behind us, I'm pretty sure we can say that you get pretty good cards if we'll go back to the classic Blood Vengeance. We get Lurios, which is a great Vengeance card, it's a great aggro card, it's a great mid-range card, it's just a great card. We get Baphomet, who is useful in probably any deck that plays something that Baphomet can give you to your hand, because 2 mana 2/1 draw a card will never be bad. But you would rather prefer to draw something like removal, not your win condition. But then again, his enchant is very useful. His enchants probably will be getting hit. That's what I think. Then we have Spiderweb Imp, a very good defensive tool, but Alice's presence kind of kills the purpose of it. So overall, unplayable. Razor Eclaw, good in aggressive, but that's a base card, you don't get it. You get triple Hungering Hot, and that's probably the highlight of the deck. This is a really good spell in every single meta, and you want to play it in every single deck. 3 copies. It's probably the most efficient removal in the entire game. Like, it counters so many things. It counters Shadows, it counters Sword, it counters Toves. Like, your opponent plays 3 Toves on you, what do? Hungering Hot them all. With 1 spell, that's so good. Mask of the Black Death is kind of a relic of the past, but if after nerfs you want to build control Blood, you probably will need the Mask of the Black Death. Goblin Mage is a great cycle card. Urios, I mean, Veit is not that bad because, in my opinion, 3 mana 3/2 tones are better than 2/3 tones right now. That's why I feel Side Games knew that, and that's why they introduced another 3 mana 2/3 ward within Blood, which is the Disagreeable Demon, because they knew it won't go crazy with 6 Grimnews in the deck because there exist like Tove and Alice. Then we get Sadistic Knight, my favorite removal card in the game. Then we get Blood Moon, which is again really good if you play on Vengeance. Dark General, really good if you play on Vengeance. Belphegor, really good if you play on Vengeance. Belphegor will also be alter-arted, so yeah, it's on your screen right now. Assault Werewolf is unplayable. I mean, 4 mana 2/5 are never unplayable, but they should have an effect at least. And Werewolf has the worst effect ever. Like, it kills wards, but wards are not that popular. It's much better to kill your opponent minions than to try to ward against them. Unless you are Control Swordcraft, then you have so amazing wards that even Assault Werewolf cannot deal with them. Crimson Pact is basic, Mastima unplayable. Unless you are a really hardcore aggro player and you want something new. Dark Airjammer, standard card in the Vengeance decks, definitely worth getting. Implancer, standard in aggro, but it's a basic card. Stolen Life, standard in arena. And Soul Dominator, 7 mana 4 damage Storm will never be bad, it will always be a card. Whether you play this, Alucard or Emeralda, it's up to you. I would say that it depends on the deck you are playing it in. And then we have Maelstrom Serpent, which is the juiciest and my favorite meme card of all times. And yeah, so with this deck, you get a whole bunch of nothing. And how to deal with that? Well, first of all, you have to recognize that why you are buying this deck. And if the answer is because I like Alter Art Belphegor, then you have your reason, and you can disenchant everything else. Because that's literally the reason you bought this deck, and it's fine, it's a good reason, because Altered Belphegor is definitely amazing, and this deck is definitely not really amazing. So, with that said, I can say also that another reason you can buy this deck is to fuel up your Maelstrom Serpent deck. You get Maelstrom Serpent, Soul Dominator, let's call him Snack, because Maelstrom Serpent is hard to say, it's just Snack. You get Snack, you get Soul Dominator, you get Dark Earthjammer ×2, you get Belphegor, you get, for more aggressive lists, Dark General, you get Blood Moon, you get Sadistic Knight, you get Goblin Mage, you get Hungering Horde, you get Mask of the Black Death, you get Spiderwebbing, Baphomet, and maybe even Urius, but generally you don't play Urius in Snack. So you get a lot of cards, and that's really good. But I wish, and a lot of people will help me for that, only hate comments allowed under this video, guys. I would prefer Snake to be alter arted over the Belphegor. I really do, Snake is my waifu. And shout out to someone named Kyla, who actually, I don't even know if she still plays the game or watches the video, but shout out to her. Because she's my Snake partner. We worked on Snake very hard and we brought it to tournaments multiple times. Good old times, guys, before Abyss and Neutral Ration Strike. So guys, what do you want to cut from this deck when you are working on it as a newbie? Probably Stolen Life, Mastima, Assault Werewolf, and maybe Galaretto. This is the cards you should cut in the first step, and you can put in literally anything that works for you. If you want to play on Vengeance, play on Vengeance. If you want to play on Snack, play on Snack. If you want to play on like more Storm, you can play on more Storm, but then you probably cut Snack. The card that always sticks in this deck is probably Belphegor, Dark Earthjammer, Soul Dominator, Dark General, Blood Moon, Sadistic Knight, Goblin Mage, Hungering Horde, and Baphomet. Well, Baphomet doesn't really stick if you take out the Snack, but yeah. These are probably the best cards in this deck, and you should generally keep them when you are experimenting with Blood. If you want more info on how to play Blood, you can visit my stream at twitch.tv/RoxosSV, as in Shadowverse. I stream Blood, well, not a lot lately because of the neutral meta, but after nerfs I will probably come back to Blood, as I am very close, or even got it. I think I already got the 500 wins with Blood, but yeah, Blood is my favorite class, I really like it. So, with that said, guys, peace out, and remember, find your reason before you find the deck. Find your reason before you buy the deck. You don't want to buy anything just because it looks cool. You need to have some knowledge about it and, you know, have some purpose with it. Peace.